Okay. All right. What is crystal healing? Crystal healing is earth based practice that honors the natural energy of stones or crystals, whatever you want to call them, as rocks, as supportive tools for emotional balance, clarity, inner growth, and an array of other things, as we know. Okay? Each crystal carries its own unique frequency, shaped over time by the elements when used with intention. Whether worn, held, or placed nearby, it can help you reconnect with your body, your aura, soothe your spirit, and ground your energy. Crystals are about grounding. And there are different grounding energies, there are different ways to ground. So, this is not about quick fixes, but about slowing down, creating ritual for yourself, sacred space, and allowing nature's quiet wisdom to guide you back to yourself. Okay? And I actually, because I want to join the live to make sure that y'all can see me. You get what I'm saying? Um, because I can't see myself while I do this. So, uh, but I guess on the computer I could, but I can't. So I just have to hope and pray y'all can see me. Let me go ahead and give it a quick check. Okay. Yeah, y'all can see me. Y'all can see me just fine. Hi, Chloe. How are you? All right. Lovely. Okay. So, what is, like I said earlier, to talk about crystal healing, I have to talk about an array of other things. So, what is spiritual color theory? Color theory is the understanding that colors carry energy, not just visual beauty, but emotional and spiritual energy. In spiritual work, like candle work, spell work, things like that, each color aligns with a different energy center or chakra. There are seven, which we will get into later, don't worry. Emotional state or intention. By noticing the colors we are drawn to or intentionally surrounding ourselves with certain tones, we can support healing, clarity, and alignment in our everyday lives. So, for example, a few years ago around COVID, and this was because I was going to a beauty school where you had to wear gray and black. So I was wearing a lot of black, and black is a vanishing color. It's a color that absorbs everything. You get what I'm saying? You black reflects back. So I just noticed I was feeling just bleh for a while. And so I started putting some color back into my wardrobe, and sure enough, I stopped feeling so bleh. So it really is some truth to it. Whether you're choosing crystals, clothing, or candles for candle work or visual art, color is one of the simplest tools to shift how you focus, feel, and move through the world. Every chakra has a different color. You get what I'm saying? So, and you'll notice how when you learn about spiritual concepts and esoteric knowledge, um, things spill into each other and you hear the same thing over and over in repetitions and things like this. So it's important to understand that if you're hearing it over and over, it's because maybe it's some truth to it. Okay. So, like we said, color is not just visual, it's vibrational. Each color carries a frequency that speaks directly to our energy, body, or aura. Each color can help us align, soothe, or activate different parts of our spiritual and emotional self. Learning color theory helps you choose crystals, candles, clothing, and visuals that support your intentions on a deeper level. So, just reiterating what we said, tapping into the energy of a specific color for specific reasons, whether it's to feel better, perk up, lots of things. So there are lots of reasons. So now we will talk about each color. Um, there are a few, but it's pretty simple. These are just keywords, so no worries. These are just keywords. Um, and we will go through each color that I have put in here. So red is the root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, right here, or the base of your spine, obviously. It represents some keywords for our grounding, passion, and courage. Um, and there are lots of ways to get rooted energy. I like binaural beats and frequency music and lots of things like that. I also find when I was a teenager, when I was upset, I used to listen to a lot of rap. I still listen to a lot of rap, but when I was a teenager, specifically when I was upset, and it really had a calming effect. And if you notice, rap and root chakra frequencies have in common a lot of bass, a lot of boom, a lot of, so yeah. Pink, healing, compassion, forgiveness. Every color I talk about is not a chakra, but I will let you know when it does specifically represent a chakra. Okay, so no worries there. Orange is the sacral chakra. Some keywords for our creativity, confidence, and pleasure. I don't know why I don't want to say it represents, because there are many ways to interpret it. So I don't know. I just feel a real strong need to phrase it as keywords for some reason. So okay. Yellow represents the solar plexus chakra, clarity, focus, self worth, um, inner willpower, things of this sort. Green is the heart chakra right here in the middle of your chest. It is healing, balance, and love. The biggest thing. Forgiveness also goes into the heart chakra. Obviously, pink and green kind of are the same, but well, depending. But this green is the heart chakra. Blue represents the throat chakra. Some keywords are calm, truth, and expression. Indigo is the third eye chakra. It represents intuition, insight, and depth. Like Raven having a vision that, you know. Purple is the crown chakra. Or white. Purple or white, they get interchanged sometimes. Spirituality, wisdom, divine connection. Black is protection, power, grounding, shadow work, banishing, like I mentioned earlier, and candle work. You use pepper for banishing. Um, Maybe I should add some herbs to here. Okay, so white is purification, clarity, pureness, wholeness. Also, white is clear is a universal color. If you don't have a specific color, like if you don't have a specific candle, or like most of the time, I just buy all white candles because who is because you use a specific color up and then it's just like you run out of some, and so I just buy white. That's just me though. That is just me. If you could see all those tabs, no, you couldn't. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. All right. The most common crystals. In this section, I will teach you basic properties of the most common healing crystals. You will also learn chakra associations, mantras, symbols, spiritual color theory, how to use crystal healing frequencies to assist in your spiritual awakening. So, here is the start. We already did the colors, okay? So, And if I, chakras are, the root is from India. You get what I'm saying? The chakra energy system. So I have also put the cultural words for chakras because they come from India. You get what I'm saying? When we talk about them in this way. So, like we said, root chakra, and here we have, oh, I'm using my finger to point when I need to use the gosh darn mouse, obviously. So here is a symbol, and let me see if I can read this affirmation. I am safe and protected and grounded in this world. I am is the um, verbal mantra for the root chakra. Grounding, stability, security. The mantra is Lam. Okay? Next, we have the sacral chakra. Let me see if I can read that. I deserve every good thing that life has to offer. Okay? Like we said earlier, this is spot. I don't want to butcher the word. I'm done because I don't want to butcher it. So, creativity, pleasure, emotional balance. But that's on me. I should have looked up how to pronounce these. It's been a while since I have. You get what I'm saying? I made this PowerPoint a long time ago. Um. Next, oh, and the mantra. So, creativity, pleasure, emotional balance for the sacral, and the mantra is Vam. Next, we have the solar plexus, which is like right here, 2 inches above your belly button, right, or like right here under that's sternum. Is that what that's called? A sternum is represented by yellow. Let's read the affirmation. I am strong. I am brave. I am capable. So you see how those are about willpower. You see the keywords are identity, confidence, and willpower. The mantra is Ram. Next, we have the heart chakra, Anahata, which the color is green. Love, compassion, and harmony are the key words. The mantra is Yam. An affirmation for the heart chakra: I give and receive love uncontrollably and effortlessly. Okay? But make sure you have boundaries. Also, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? So, next we have the throat chakra, Vishuddha. A mantra for that: I express myself clearly and openly. The color for that is blue. Communication, self-expression, and truth. The mantra is Hum. The third eye chakra is next. An affirmation for the third eye chakra is why I am wise, intuitive, and connected with my inner guide or higher self. Yes, that says inner guide. I like to say higher self or whole higher self. You get what I'm saying? The mantra is Om, and that's what we hear more commonly, more frequently. And lastly, we have the crown chakra, Sahasra, Sahasra, violet or white or clear, spiritual connection, enlightenment, higher consciousness. The mantra is Om. Those upper ones, I may, there's likely another for that. Oh no, I'm right. I am connected with wisdom, the wisdom of the universe and my higher self. I want to add that in because we don't only want to pour energy outward, we want to make sure we thank ourselves and treat ourselves with as much kindness and grace. You get what I'm saying? So that is very important. It is really stifling. Maybe I want to see if I posted this live somewhere else. If it, you get what I'm saying, because it is really under the belief that I made this. This is mine, And I have ownership to every picture on here because I made it. And rights and licenses and things like that, not just because I made it. So happy Saturday, y'all. Where's the people's at? Okay. So next we will get into healing crystals. I will give you a little tidbit in different aspects about the stone. And we will start with amethyst, which is my birthstone of February. I am an Aquarius. Aquarius gang gang. Aquarius gang gang. Okay. Healing properties of amethyst. Calms the mind, eases intuition, deepest intuition. Chakras. Third eye, crown. Color therapy. Soothing purple helps relieve mental stress and enhance spiritual connection. And you notice a lot of companies and stuff, their stress relief stuff is lavender. It's purple of some kind. You get what I'm saying? Lavender is a soothing scent. That's also my middle name. I'm a very interesting person. You get to know me. But a fun fact about amethyst, it is known as the dream stone, which is great for sweet sleep and vivid dreams. You can sleep with a little bit of amethyst under your pillow to protect yourself while you dream and cross those realms, okay? Because, Anyway, next we have rose quartz, which is the heart chakra. Color therapy, soft pinks offer comfort, peace, and compassion. Healing properties, self-love, emotional healing, heart chakra awakening. A fun fact, the crystal of unconditional love. Forgive yourself first and love yourself unconditionally. Rose quartz is used a lot for self-care. Put it on the tub when you do your spiritual bath and things of this sort. I like rose quartz. It's a very gentle, soft energy. Next we have clear quartz. Healing properties, amplifies intentions, clears negative energy, chakras, all, especially the crown. Remember, clear and white is universal. Pure color therapy, pure white light brings cleansing and renewal. And a fun fact about clear quartz, it doesn't need to be charged. It's an amplifier for all your other crystals and charges their power. You should keep a big clear quartz, like a point or something. You get what I'm saying? I love clear quartz. It is so universal. It can absorb and amplify. Like it says, it's an amplifier. Okay? So yeah. I love selenite. The crystal of the moon. I love selenite. It's so beautiful, so peaceful. Healing properties, energy cleansing, and there's a picture of it in the background. Energy cleansing, mental and emotional clarity. Color therapy, soft whites and silvers bring purity and soft guidance. And look at the reflection, is it not like the moon? Like I said, okay. The element of selenite is the moon. Its chakra association is crown, but of course, everything, you get what I'm saying? You have to use your discernment and know yourself and trust yourself. And it doesn't have to be just for the crown chakra, you get what I'm saying? It's a peaceful energy. So everything depends on how you interpret it and how you want to use it. Never needs charging. Another cleanser. People like to keep selenite bowls, selenite, you get what I'm saying? Bigger selenite objects to cleanse their other crystals. Pure healing in crystal form. Okay. Carnelian. Healing properties, motivation, vitality, bold action. Chakras, sacral, color therapy, fiery oranges, energize your creativity and drive. Ancient Egyptians called carnelian the sunstone, believing it carried the eternal glow and protected the soul on its journey after death. Fun fact, we love a fun fact. I wanted to give y'all something that, these things, that come and become a trend and become a fad have been around for quite a long time before we laid our hands or eyes on them. You get what I'm saying? So it's just important to understand It's respect to be paid to these things. And, everything is frequency. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. And that's okay. Next, we have labradorite. I love labradorite. Don't it look like the crystal from Dragon Tales? I love labradorite. And see how they put stuff in our face? Because does that looks exactly like, it's even the shape, because the thing they used to hold was like oval and oblong and shaped like that, and they used to, I wish. Okay, so healing properties: intuition boost, protection from energy vampires. It's a very protective crystal. Chakra associations, third eye and throat. And if you notice, the color of the crystal is correlating with the chakra, you see, and the energy. Even if you have used crystals, or you get what I'm saying, you'll notice there's lots of correlations. As I said earlier, things will repeat, things will circle around, and that's just because there's truth to them, I think. So next we have color therapy. Shimmering blues and greens awaken your intuition, shielding your aura, and inspiring a deeper connection to your inner wisdoms. When I used to see this crystal light up on Dragon Tales, it used to feel like, oh my God, like one of my witnessing, like in Step Brothers, when he sang and he was like, it's like a combination of Fergie and Jesus. That's what it used to feel like when I used to see that crystal light up in Dragon Tales, and we see where I am and what I'm into. So like, geez Louise. But okay, fun fact. Ancient Inuit lore says labradorite fell from the frozen fire of the Aurora Borealis, believed to hold the northern lights trapped within its shimmer. That is so like, cause why do it glow like that? It gotta be some northern lights in there. Like, I don't know. Okay. Next, we talk about how to use healing crystals. In this section, we will learn how to utilize the frequencies of healing crystals to support: one, your spiritual and internal energy, your aura, help you refill your cup. Crystals can help you do lots of things. Two, soothe your emotions. Three, align your intentions and amplify your spell work or things of this sort. Four, cleansing, spiritual tools. This is the most important step of you get what I'm saying, a spiritual journey. It is so important to know and understand spiritual hygiene and how to cleanse energy, and that is what we will be starting with. I do believe. Let's make sure. Okay. Okay. We have went too far. Okay, glitch. I'm just a girl. Listen. And because I'm screen sharing, it's kind of, glitching. Like, things are rotating, certain effects, the things in the corner, y'all. But I don't think y'all can see that. Okay. Happy Saturday. Okay, so cleansing. Cleansing your crystals is the most important part of using them. When you buy a crystal or gifted a crystal, people say you have to be gifted spiritual things and things of that sort. If that's the case, I would have never gotten gifted a tarot deck. Somebody, you get what I'm saying? It would have never happened. I would have never been here talking to y'all. So you got to use your discernment and just, understand things. So cleansing your crystals and energetic tools, spiritual tools, divination tools, all your tools, removes lingering energy that's not yours. You get what I'm saying? If you use tarot cards and you do readings, cleanse the energy off your crystals. If you did a spell, if you've been holding them a long time, the energy doesn't feel as strong, and it resets their vibration so they can work at their most optimal frequency. Whether a crystal is bought, found, or gifted, it may carry the emotional residue of others or other environments, intentions, or moods. Okay? Cleansing helps energetic imprint, so the crystal is attuned to you and your own unique frequency. It creates a fresh, intentional connection between you and the stone, allowing it to support your journey more effectively. Okay. smoke cleansing. So, fire safety is important. Never, ever, ever leave anything burning unattended. Never leave burning herbs or incense unattended during fire cleansing, okay? Pass your crystal through incense, you get what I'm saying? Sage or there are multiple types of sage that are not endangered, you get what I'm saying? Or close practice. So, or Palo Santo smoke until you feel your intention is set. Okay, I'm a big fan of smoke cleansing. I incense like every day. My space, my baby, me, like I love a good smoke cleanse. Okay, again, never leave a lit fire. Okay, this is for my visualizers. Okay, there are lots of different ways. You don't need external tools for, you get what I'm saying, to do things. But sometimes it takes a while to get there. You get what I'm saying? And to understand that and to believe that. So you can also visualize your crystal. Imagine a bright, hold your crystal and imagine a bright white or golden white light or golden light. Washing it, cleansing it. Um, you can imagine waves washing over it. Or whatever is cleansing to you. Everything is about discernment. You get what I'm saying? And how you feel and what resonates with you on your spiritual journey. So you get what I'm saying? I'm just here to give you the start tidbits. You get what I'm saying? Earth cleansing. I like earth cleansing. I wish I did it more. Bury the stone in the earth or a potted plant for 24 hours or however long you feel is right to reset it naturally. Disclaimer, do not ruin your crystals. Make sure you do and complete the proper research to ensure the crystal can withstand the time it will be buried. You don't want it dissolving, or you get what I'm saying. And also you will have to clean the crystal after. So I don't know, maybe don't bury ike crystals because ike crystals shrink and dissolve after a long time. In water, don't put crystals that end in ite in water. They have big salt compositions. Okay. So next we have salt cleansing. Cover your crystal in a bed of salt for 24 hours to absorb any stagnant energy. Again, be mindful. Never cleanse crystals that contain ite with salt, as it can damage their surface, okay? And it can do other things. Like one time, I put all my crystals in a bowl of water to cleanse them, and a few of them shrunk a lot. Like my honey calcite, my fluorite, and they were like, you get what I'm saying? Like big round, like just F me. So, okay. Do not put crystals that contain ite with salt in salt. Find another way to cleanse them. Moon cleansing. I love moon cleansing. Understand the moon cycles. Maybe I will do a moon cycles PowerPoint next. Place your crystals on a windowsill or outside overnight during a full moon. I love cleansing in a full moon or new moon. You gotta understand with the waxing and the waning moon. Waxing is when it gets bigger, so those are things you want to call to you. When it's waning, those are things you want to banish, get away from you. Waning is when it's getting smaller. Go learn about what full moon, new moon, all those moons mean. You get what I'm saying? Or leave it outside. Make sure it's safe to leave it outside. Don't let your crystals get stolen, or you get what I'm saying. Make sure you use your discernment when you figure out how it is best for you to cleanse. You get what I'm saying? Your crystals. Water cleansing, okay? So rinse your crystal under running water or soak briefly. Like 10 to 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like 10 to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on the crystal. Never. Again, avoid soaking crystals that end in ite, as they can shrink, dissolve, or become damaged. Okay. Those ite crystals are tricky. Okay. Sound cleansing. Use a singing bowl, chimes, or even a gentle bell to clear the energy with vibration. Clapping. Remember, I said earlier, you don't need external tools to do everything. Clapping your hands, snapping your fingers, stumping your feet, dancing, moving your body can break up stagnant energy in a pinch. Remember, your body and your intention is your number one cleansing tool. That is why I'm always stressing to y'all a calm nervous system and being neutral in a safe mental state to be able to do the work that needs to be done. Okay. And trusting yourself and knowing you have all the answers you seek and all the tools you need within yourself. Period. Okay, so you can hold it. How to use healing crystals? You can hold it when you're feeling overwhelmed. Breathe slowly. Imagine the stone absorbing the heaviness and returning peace. Sleep with it under your pillow. I mentioned that earlier about amethyst. Keep it near you while journaling. When you see people do tarot readings, you see they have lots of crystals on the table or near them, wearing crystals. You can wear crystal bracelets, rings, jewelry. I love a Nazar. And I have some healing crystal bracelets. I want some more crystal jewelry. And hold it, or while you're meditating, it amplifies that energy too. For example, I have crystals. Well, I have cut out camera right now, but I have crystals on my front door, on the threshold, because don't bring that mess up in here. Okay. Write your intentions on paper and wrap the paper in the crystal. Encircle your crystal with salt for protection. Light a candle and speak your intention. Allow it to set in motion or visualize. This is there are many, many ways to use crystals. I like to keep them on my person. I'm not gonna lie. I keep one in my shirt. I keep them in my pocket. I wear them. They're around my home. You can use them when you do work. Use them, hold them, wear them when you go around energetic vampires. You get what I'm saying? Places you have to go, but you don't want to go. Places that make you feel drained, but you gotta charge it, like we described earlier. Okay. So whether you seek release, love, grounding, or clarity, remember your energy is the spell, and the crystal simply holds it to you. Okay. Okay. Do what feels right to you within safety. And I talked a lot about that. Using your discernment, spirituality, trust. Okay, that is a low vibration. So you don't want to do anything from a place like, you get what I'm saying? Intention and faith. Clear. So like I said, you're your biggest tool. Your calm nervous system, your calm and open and protected third eye and crown. Clear energy creates a clear channel. When working with crystals or any form of spiritual practice, your intention is everything. Before you do work, you need to be banishing, cleansing, protecting. You get what I'm saying? Don't just jump into doing things. We're researching, we're looking up the hows and the whys and the whens, and you get what I'm saying? To manifest, you must believe in what you cannot see. Your faith activates the frequency. Your energy is the invitation. Okay, I talk about frequency a lot to you guys. I want to give my famous frequency little example. Okay, here are low vibrations down here. You get what I'm saying? Fear and hopelessness and you see you're down here, but here's where your manifestations are at this at least neutral level trying to reach you. And you see how my hands aren't meeting? But if you start coming up and you start rising with some hope, some joy, some love, some kindness, some fun, you get what I'm saying? Then you come up and your things that you want and your manifestations can finally meet you at that neutral emotional base level. That's why it is so important to keep your emotions calm and level, and to keep energy vampires off you, energetic vampire, environments that drain you is very important, because you will be surprised at how much energy is not even yours that's affecting you, or having its way with you, and it's not even yours. So hey, believing that you deserve what you desire may feel foreign or uncomfortable at first. Like I have told y'all before, your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings have to align. with what it is you're trying to manifest or call to yourself, what it is that you want, okay? Staying the course, okay? This is the thing about the universe and your manifestations and all this jazz, okay? You say you want this car, but then you say you want the car, but then you start, oh, I can't afford it, oh, I can't do this, oh, I can't, and all those negative emotions. See, now you drop back down. And now the cars, you get what I'm saying? Don't drop yourself back down on the frequency meter. You get what I'm saying? Staying the course is the way to achieve your desires. Period. You got this, okay? So thank you. Thank you for trusting me to give you these esoteric tools. They will serve you well. If you want me to stay connected, if you want to stay connected, stay until the next slide. But this is a link. But that is a valid link. That is a booking link and things of that sort. So, yeah, that is a valid